Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching me, depending on your time zone. Now, for the first time, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto has tried so much hard to make some inroad in Nyanza region to see at least if he's going to gain any support on his presidential bid. And when I talk about Nyanza, I'm really not talking about the Luo Nyanza, I'm talking about the Kisii. Because remember, Luo Nyanza is solidly behind Raila Amolo Odinga. So his effort to reach out to the Kisii community has failed totally. Ruto has tried making some inroad in Western region. Again, to some extent, it is not responding good. So Ruto has been in coast, but again, even in the coast, he can get some vote, but still Raila Amolo Odinga is going to beat him on presidential result. So he's remaining with his challenging votes and a good chunk of donated votes from Mount Kenya region. That is where he has some good say. But on the other side alone, it is not enough to make William Samoei Ruto the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So of late, we have seen the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto putting more of his focus, the way he's focusing on Central Region vote at Ukambani region. That is where Ruto has camped severally. And like every day Ruto, even early in the morning, he is in Ukambani region, trying to see if really he can convince the Ukambani people to vote with him in 2022. Waingize kura zao kwa kikapu ya UDA. So that is where Ruto is currently focusing. Then yesterday, Mama Charity Ngilu, who is the Kitui governor, came with a bombshell on William Samoei Ruto during the Azimio la Umoja of Ukambani region, ile yenye Raila alikuwa nayo huko. Now, after the remarks from Charity Ngilu, everyone in Tangatanga is talking about Charity Ngilu. But one man who is seemingly a running mate to William Samoei Ruto, Rigathe Gachagwa, has come out strongly to talk about the influence of Ukambani region in 2022 general election. And Rigathe Gachagwa might be bringing more injury to William Samoei Ruto candidature rather than helping him to gain more support in the country. Listen to him shortly. Now, we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but a quick reminder. You might be watching me, but you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, let us give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, Rigathe Gachagwa might be dreaming big, but his dream cannot be valid. In 2013 and 2017, we all understand how President Uhuru Kenyatta became the president. If it were not for the deep state, there is no way Uhuru could have become the president of the Republic of Kenya. Because in 2013, we understand there was no 50+1. So the deep state played into this issue. And remember, Uhuru Kenyatta had 100% support of Central Region. That means they voted to the last man. The sick people in the hospital were brought to vote. Everyone, even underage, were voting. We understand how the dead voters and the ghost voters were found in the IBC register. We understand all these things. Then we have the challenging vote, which came almost 80%. That is how Uhuru became the next president. Now we are talking about 2022, where Uhuru is not on ballot. But again, also remember 2017, when election was held. We understand very clear up to now, servers were not opened. And remember, Kikuyus and the Kalenjin were solidly behind President Uhuru Kenyatta. Then now we want to talk about 2022. If Uhuru did not manage to win election in 2017, he had the Kalenjin vote, and he had all Kikuyus around him. Then we are coming to 2022, where Kikuyus don't have a presidential candidate. Then Uhuru Kenyatta is not working with the president, his deputy William Samoei Ruto. The deep state is here fighting with the William Samoei Ruto allies. So tell me, now remove the ghost voters in the register, remove underage from there, The sick people are not going to vote because, after all, one of their own is not on the ballot. Then Rigathe Gachagua is still believing that Kikuyus and the Kalenjin are enough to make William Samoei Ruto the next president of the Republic of Kenya. How possible is that? You see, you cannot just go ahead and rubbish the Kamba vote. Remember, Raila Amolo Odinga was with Kalonzo Musyoka, and they vote almost to the last person. They got almost 85% from Ukambani. That input was so important to Raila Amolo Odinga. So, it is not necessary to rubbish Ukambani vote thinking that they don't have any influence. They have up to 2 million votes. And therefore, if William Samoei Ruto can have the Rift Valley vote, then Mount Kenya region vote, and maybe Kalonzo Musyoka come in with the Ukambani vote, I think that has much more input to his candidature. But the way Rigathe Gachagua is fighting, because seemingly it's like he feel maybe William Samoei Ruto can go ahead and pick Kalonzo Musyoka as his running mate, and that put him out on the equation of the running mate. So that can be one of the first reasons why Rigathe Gachagua is coming out to rubbish the 1.5 million votes from Ukambani region. But what you need to know is that the Mount Kenya region vote and the Kalenjin vote is not enough to make William Samoei Ruto president. Number two, Raila Amolo Odinga is making inroads in Central region. Therefore, he's going to dig to some extent in a number of good chunk of vote there. Even if we get 1 million, it has an impact. Even 500,000. And remember, he has been getting some vote there, but already those votes were being stolen and adding to the Mount Kenya region candidature. So all those games that has been played against Raila Amolo Odinga might not be repeated in 2022. If these individuals will understand this, then they will not be fighting on who will be the running mate to William Samoei Ruto. What they should be fighting off is how they will get more support from this other region. Because there is no way, number one, you come to Western region, you need the support, then you don't look for a running mate and you think they will vote for you. No, there's no way. After all, they will vote for Raila Amolo Odinga, and if not, they will be voting for Musalia Mudavadi. Those are the two people who can have the Western region vote. You go to Kamba, after all these people, big chunk will go with Kalonzo Musyoka, and for those who are still willing, they can vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. After all, they already voted for him twice without getting tired. So he still has some influence in Ukambani region. So the only thing that I see from William Samoei Ruto allies, how they are fighting to deputize him. And you see, even this thing has many people like Moses Kuria, Mwangi Kiunjuri, very wonderful people, people who have influence on ground. Already they have distanced themselves from William Samoei Ruto. So the way Ruto guys are behaving, and how even Ruto is behaving himself, abusing people, not calling for unity, calling other political parties as village parties and tribal parties. When you brand these political parties like this, you give them names like that, and you still want to come and maybe get some vote in that line, I think everything is going to backfire. And 2022, it is going to backfire against William Samoei Ruto. Because instead of building a big house for him, he's just thinking about how he will only become the president, but not how he's going to embrace other leaders from other regions to work with him to make his dream come real. For that reason, there is no way William Samoei Ruto is going to win 2022 general election. The only good thing he should be preparing for is to become the next opposition leader. People like Rigathe Gachagua, maybe they will become a minority leader in the opposition. They get those positions. But William Samoei Ruto, he will be where Raila Amolo Odinga was after 2013 general election. And not 2017, because 2017, of course, is in the handshake. He might also be fighting for the same thing if he loses, but how will he be accepted? I don't think so. So as I wind, the biggest injury to William Samoei Ruto candidature is his allies and William Samoei Ruto himself. Now just tell me, after the remarks from Rigathe Gachagua, how are Kambas going to respond to this? Because Gachagua is telling them, look here, you don't have influence in Kenyan politics. How are they going to embrace William Samoei Ruto If Rigathe Gachagua is going to be running with William Samoei Ruto, how are they going to see Rigathe Gachagua when they will be campaigning with William Samoei Ruto in Ukambani? A protest vote is loading for William Samoei Ruto. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. That's my view. But again, you have a chance to get to the comment section and also give me your view. See you in our next video.